Hey guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to the channel. This video is a bit delayed, but as you can tell by the title, I wanted to do kind of like the same kind of thing that I did about 3 years ago, where I talk about some of my New Year's resolutions, because then I can keep track of whether I did them or not. I do also plan on doing like a video reacting to the New Year resolution video that I did like 2 or 3 years ago. Just kind of see whether I achieved some of those New Year's resolutions or not. I know there's one for sure that I didn't. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I do have my New Year's resolutions on a laptop right here. So I'm gonna, if I look down that way, it's because I'm reminding myself of what the resolutions are. The first 3 have to do with Twitch. I want to start actually being more active on Twitch. I was pretty active over December because I didn't really have much to do other than work. So the first 3 are stream for 8 hours minimum a month, stream on 7 different days a month minimum, even if it's just 1 hour per day for like 7/8 days a month. You know, that's still something. Baby steps, and hopefully that will help me get affiliated on Twitch. That's one of the things that I need, along with I think having 3 average viewers. If you want to check out my Twitch, it's DangerDoll26. Again, this year I'm going to be trying to stream a lot more. January has not been great. I did stream for 8 hours this month, like in January alone. That was only over the course of 3 days, I think. So that's not really, I achieved one of the goals. But yeah, the first 3 goals are basically to do with Twitch, to help me get affiliated on Twitch. So yeah, next, and I feel like this is probably everyone's New Year's resolution at some point in their life, at least once, is well, usually people say lose weight. I don't care that much about weight because our weight can like change. You can gain weight because you're gaining muscle, but you're actually getting slimmer. So this one is going to be lose fat, not weight. And I also want to point out that doing this means I'm gonna try to not look at the scales as much, try not to weigh myself as much, so that I can just kind of keep track of where I feel my body is, how I look, how I feel in my body, rather than looking at the numbers, because the numbers don't always show progress. Like I said, you could be actually losing fat but gaining weight because you're gaining muscle, and muscle is more tense than fat. It's an actual thing. I'm not like training this to talk about this, but it's a thing. Okay, so that's number 4, is lose fat, don't care about weight as much, but just feel better about my body basically. It feels like I'm zooming through these, but that's because I do have a few in no order in particular. But the next one is find a good long-term job that I like. So as some of you may know, my current job is actually a kickstart position. It basically means that I'm working there for 6 months. At the point of filming this, I am 5 months in. I have less than a month to finish, so I want to make sure that the next job that I have is actually long-term, that I'll stick with it, stay there, enjoy it, because if I don't enjoy it, I probably won't want to stay there. But yeah, I definitely want to find a good long-term job because of the next point, which is to save enough money to begin the process of moving out. Again, as some of you may know, I'm currently living with my mom. I lived with my mom forever, basically. I moved out for the 3 years I went to uni, where I moved out to Winchester, and I lived alone / with housemates / flatmates. But after finishing uni, I've moved back in with my mom. This is the room that I've had for, I think, about 3 years before I went to uni, so about 6 years now. But I'm 22 and I have 3 pets, and I really want to begin the process of moving out this year. So yeah, the next one is basically save enough money and begin the process of moving out, because I don't know, hopefully if I take enough shifts in my new job, with being paid probably like the minimum wage, I will be able to save enough money to actually move out before the end of the year, considering that I will have about 10 months from finishing my current job to the end of the year. So hopefully I'll have enough money raised to move out at least in, hopefully, like the last 3 months of the year at least. That's a big one for me. Gonna be living alone, like alone for the first time ever. So that is probably like my #1 goal, to be fair. But it's probably the least achievable. But we're gonna strive high, because we gotta aim for the moon. Because even if we don't land on the moon, we'll land among the stars. Or so I keep telling myself. The next one is to grow out my natural hair. So obviously this is not my natural hair color. No one has vibrantly red hair. And obviously I did cut my hair recently, about 2 or 3 months ago, ish. I haven't cut it or dyed it since then. Well, I haven't dyed it since about October. I dyed my hair around October, around my graduation time, just before my graduation. So I definitely want to grow out my hair. It is at this stage right now where I definitely have roots. You can definitely see my natural hair coming through here. It's, I think, about 2 inches roughly. You can't see it from far away, but again, it's gonna look ridiculous because I'm not gonna dye it, because I do want the natural hair to grow out. So it's gonna probably look ridiculous in about 2 months time. Probably gonna be like up to here, and you'll see all of the roots. But I do want to grow out my natural hair because I am naturally blonde. Here is a baby picture of me to prove it, in case you don't believe me. I have been dyeing and bleaching my hair since I was about 14. So I've not actually had fully natural hair since I was about 12, 13. But again, that's what made me happy. But now I'm kind of just ready to let my natural hair grow out. Maybe get more wigs just while my hair is growing out. Also, the fact that my cheek looks like this is really weirding me out right now. But yeah, grow out my hair, maybe get some new wigs to cover up the growing out hair. I also need a haircut at some point soon, so yeah. The next one kind of links to the 4th one, I think. It's just to be more active overall. I want to take better care of myself, not just for weight reasons, not just to lose fat, but also to improve my cardiovascular system / activity, or whatever it's called. So last year I did a lot of walking. During the summer I also did jogging in the morning at like 6 a.m. Skipping and cycling. But I want to start doing the same this year, just to improve my cardiovascular health, or whatever it's called. I keep saying cardiovascular because it makes me sound smart. My lungs, basically. I want to improve my lungs, because my asthma has also been playing up recently, probably due to the recent weight gain. So yes, I want to be more active, and I am also hoping to make a few videos out of that. I'm hoping to do some skipping videos at least, see how that improves my body. So definitely keep a lookout for those if you're interested, and join me if you want at some point. I don't know if I'll make it a 7-day thing, a 10-day, 14 or 30-day thing for the video. Obviously, carry on outside of the video as well. So yeah, the next one is a little bit more of a goal rather than a New Year's resolution, but it's to get more tattoos. Now I probably want to be getting a lot more, maybe like 1 or 2 this year, because of the fact that I want to save up money for moving out. And turns out that renting, even like flats, apartments and stuff, is really expensive. So I might just be able to get like 1 or 2 tattoos this year, and just like smaller ones. But I definitely want more. These are all already healed. I've currently got 8, including all of these. The next one is yet again linked to health / well-being. Is to drink more water / eat healthier. I'm not eating the worst right now meal wise. My meals are pretty good, but I do also tend to snack a lot at the moment, probably stress eating. So I definitely want to start improving my eating habits and drink more water. I'm aiming for at least 1 liter of water a day, so that's a goal, a New Year's resolution. Eating wise, probably like less takeouts. I think I've only had like 1 takeout this year, like in all of January. I think there was a knock on the door, I had to get it. Where was I? Better eating, yes. I want to improve my eating habits as well. Obviously that's gonna hopefully help with the whole fat loss thing. I want to eat less frozen foods and more natural foods. Not natural foods, like raw foods. Like, you know, not frozen stuff. More like kale, spinach, leafy vegetables, that kind of thing. Moving on. Next is probably to something similar as with Twitch, but for YouTube. To upload more consistently, to actually try uploading weekly rather than upload for 2 weeks and then taking breaks. But with that said, I will probably also still be taking breaks because of the fact that you know, mental health sometimes drops. So I probably won't have 52 videos a year, because I'm pretty sure there's 52 weeks in a year, I think. Hopefully I'll be posting more consistently, take less breaks, produce better content, that kind of thing. I'm looking at hopefully making a new YouTube intro, maybe, possibly, but I just want to produce better content on YouTube as well. Yeah. I'm definitely still not looking at finishing with YouTube. I'm not ending my YouTube hobby just yet. So, yes. Last but not least, I want to start taking better care of my body, not just physically, but also mentally. Physically also, not like in a exercise way as much. But things like having a proper skincare routine, taking proper care of my skin. Not that my skin is bad, it is not bad at the moment. I have been moisturizing pretty often. Definitely seeing the fact that I've got like that bit where it's more visible, I guess. We used to take care more of my skin better, as well as my mind. Stuff like meditation, or even little things to take my brain away from being an adult, like coloring, DIYs, that kind of thing. Just something to help me calm down and relax that isn't as much physical, but more so psychological / mental, because you have to take care of both. You know, you gotta take care of yourself physically and mentally. If you do just one, it's not really the best. The best is both. So I want to start doing that as well. To basically just improve my mental health. Hopefully come off of my antidepressants once and for all, and be able to take care of myself better mentally. So yeah, Raven just came on my lap. But yes, that's about it. I think that's all of my current New Year's resolutions. I probably will get New Year's resolutions, not like New Year's resolution, but 2022 resolutions as time goes, because I'm always looking to improve myself. So I'm definitely probably gonna be adding new things that I want to achieve this year as the year goes. But I think that's just a normal thing. You always have to keep updating your goals, keep growing. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are. Maybe we'll have some that we're probably gonna share. And yeah, other than that, do with passion. On that at all.